And here, it can be construed to a jury like, hey, this person already had the intent to pull this guy over and make an arrest. Because who says, you know, nobody does that, you know. I think nobody else that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't go in there to a jury, in front of a jury, I'm going to say, not guilty, guys. You know, I don't do that. Why? Because, you know, by and large, vehicles usually have these cameras. And we get to see what you see. And the advantage that we have is that we get to play armchair quarterback. You know, hindsight's 20/20. We get to nitpick everything that we see on the video. Things that maybe you were oblivious to, we get to look at. There was this one video, I'll tell you a dude, I'm not just saying it just because he's my friend and I think that he's an awesome super trooper, well not Corporal Juarez, but there was a video, a DWI stop, where I believe at the time he was Trooper Juarez. He has a suspect for DWI. He notes in his report that there are mosquitoes. And you see the guy just like swatting himself like, hey, like, you know. And I don't think I see him swatting himself, but you know, but he does something that gave him that much more credibility. Has now turned into motive to arrest. Well, this guy's just a top gun, or this lady's just a this, you know? And all of a sudden the case turns from a DWI case into a popularity contest.
And by that, as you know, it's no refusal year-round. We used to have it on the weekends, during holidays, Labor Day, and times that we knew people were going to be, you know, drinking more than usual. Last June of 2015, we went to no refusal year-round. And of course, we've been monitoring it, getting empirical information to try and make a decision this June as to whether or not it was successful and whether or not it's worth, you know, the burden to keep going with it. I'm happy to announce, and that's what we're going to give you a PowerPoint on, that it is very successful, that it has worked tremendously for us. And the only reason, or one of the big reasons that it has worked is because of the work that you do. I mean, because it starts with the arresting officer. In 460 instances, the breath test / bloodborne was over 0.08. Only in 20 cases did the officer come up with an individual that was not intoxicated. Somebody was intoxicated, and out of those 480 times, 460, you were correct. And that's great. I'm here to commend you on that and ask you to keep working with us. At the end of the day, if we save one life, as they say, if we save one child, it's worth it.
Well, we wanted to share with them the results of our No Refusal campaign. As you know, back in June of 2015, Cameron County became the only county south of Laredo and Corpus and San Antonio to use a No Refusal, year-round. As you know, before that, we would have no refusal on, you know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and other holidays. But in June of 2015, we went no refusal year-round.
You gotta hand this over to the feds once they show up. They'll give you any minute now. No. Negative on federal unit. We need Fed help. We'll ask for it. Copy?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Officer.